The Local Show, sponsored by Victory in Motion, home of knee repair, not knee replacement, on News Radio 570 WSYR, on 106.9 FM, and live everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. The Local Show features in-depth conversation with business owners, employees, and influential business leaders throughout Central New York, exploring their successes, challenges, and reasons for doing business right here in our growing community. The Local Show is produced locally by Zoe Advertising. Now your hosts, Tom and Steve.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. This is the 2026 early summer edition of The Local Show. I'm your host, Tom Sicoscio Jr., along with my friend and co-host, Steve Roberts. In every episode, we dive into captivating conversations with Syracuse's movers and shakers. Sometimes Steve will just talk to himself, which is also but that's a whole other part of the show.
That's true. Tom.
Yeah.
So the perils of the cottage. Okay,
Yes.
So we went from the water pump issues, reprime, lost the thing, da-da-da. So that was my first battle.
Yes.
Okay, so then it went to the septic tank. Okay, things aren't going real well.
I was really looking forward to you.
They were going fine. They're going too well. So
sending me pictures of you covered with poop.
Okay. So then we can't find the tank in the lid.
Yeah,
so
right.
that requires somebody else that's $400 and some odd dollars to run a snake. So we do that. Then they do the tank thingy thing.
Yeah.
So we're like, okay, things are calming down. The boat cable broke. There was a whole thing with the steering, so that was $1,100.
The steering, yeah.
So now we got that. So we're all set. And then last weekend the hot water tank decided.
Oh my goodness!
so that is good times. So the hot water tank, and then the guy went to fix it. Apparently, it was an electrical issue. He touched the washer dryer there.
Oh yeah.
And the tank
he got zapped.
and he got zapped.
Yeah.
So if I say better him than me, is that a bad thing? Was that a bad? So imagine me trying to, because I'm thinking I researched it. It looks like it's the top element. I'm doing the research.
Right.
And
Yeah.
So a good time was had by all, Tom. So we press on.
That's a lot of work.
What's
brother.
a fishing pole? I don't know. I haven't seen one.
You've had to do all that work.
Yeah.
Well, when it's done, it's done. And hey, it's not the 4th of July yet,
No,
so
it's
you're
true.
getting it done before the 4th of July.
True. We are going to look at the corn and see if it's knee high by the 4th of July.
That's
Tom.
right. Eileen is with us right now. Eileen Jensen, how are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me today.
Well, thank you for being here.
She was, as you were talking, Tom, she was just smiling like, is he really like that? What an idiot. She was just smiling away.
Hey, Eileen, what side of town you from? Did you grow up here in Syracuse or what?
I actually was born and raised in Yates County over in the Finger Lakes.
Oh, yeah.
On Cuca Lake there. I grew up on a dairy farm over there.
Wow, that's way down there.
It is.
Yeah,
It
you
is.
got to go to
Beautiful
Canandaigua.
country.
Yeah.
Oh, it's wine country, right?
Wine country. Wine and dairy cows.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Cuca Lake. That's not as big as the other lakes, right? That's
Correct.
like tiny.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Right in the center of all the Finger Lakes, though.
What's down there? Hammondsport down
Hammondsport,
there?
Look at you.
Branchport, Penyan.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Well, I played gigs down there.
Okay.
So, I've had to drive all the way
I was
down
waiting for you to call it Cayuga Lake and be wrong.
No,
so you're
no.
impressing me.
there. Well, some people do. No. Okay, so you're from down that area.
Yes.
Are you up in this area now?
So I live down there, but the organization that I work for covers all of New York State. So my territory is working with agriculture all across the state of New York.
Oh, okay. So you still live down there. You're not just up here for
Correct.
giggles. Okay.
Correct. So I work with dairy farmers all over New York State, including here in Onondaga County.
Good golly. You have to know all those people. And there are quite a few. How many dairy farmers are there between here, Onondaga County, and your county, Yates?
So fun fact about my county is we actually have more dairy farms than any other county in the state. We have about 270 dairy farms in our county.
Look at that.
That's a lot of moves.
That's a lot.
But across the entire state of New York, we have nearly 3,000 dairy farms that we represent and we work
Goodness
with.
gracious.
And many of them have consolidated over the years, right?
Yeah, oftentimes now you see dairy farms that are consolidating and making them multi-family dairy farms, and for many reasons. Some is economics, some is just land availability, but they're just multi-generational farms and multi-family farms. So no matter what the size they are, they're still family farms.
So in your opinion, is there really any difference in the way that you get the milk from the cow, electronic versus hand? What do you think?
So back in the day, generations ago, we would hand milk those cows, and it would take a lot of time. And today, we are using technology. We're using robots on some farm, but milking machines have come a long way, and so we are very very happy to have technology
So
on our side.
R2D2 walks up and goes.
That's what you think of, but it's actually a stationary robot
okay, I feel better.
that the cow goes to and gets milked. So technology has certainly come a long way over generations on dairy farms, and but the way we collect that milk and harvest that milk has not changed.
So what is the mobile dairy experience?
So the New York Animal Agriculture Coalition, which is the nonprofit that I work for, started about 2 years ago with the mobile dairy experience. So our organization's been around for just over 2 decades, and we wanted to create an opportunity for us to take the farm to communities, and that is the mobile dairy experience. It is a 53-foot tractor trailer that expands into 1,000 square feet. That is a classroom. So we talk about everything from the farm to the table.
So you're going to schools and shows and
how about fairs? You go to State Fair?
State Fair. We debuted this exhibit at State Fair in 2024.
Is there a cow in there?
There's not a real cow, but at some of the events we try to bring a real calf out because that is the exciting part for people.
Calf because it's smaller and you have to deal with a cow.
Smaller, exactly. But we do have a simulation to milk a cow in there with a real milking machine. So we're excited to be all over the state with the mobile dairy experience for the last year, and we're on the road this year.
So you're like booked for the next 5 years? Is this very popular?
We are booked solid through the middle of October, which is our tour season, March through October, and we're already booking for 2027.
Ever at like the State Fair or any of the big fairs?
We'll be at State Fair this year. We'll be at On Farm Fest in September, right here in Onondaga County, and from everywhere from Long Island to Buffalo.
So where are they putting you at the fair? Like near the horticulture building over there or somewhere else?
We'll be on the west end, right next to the Dairy Cow Birthing Center, which is our other exhibit that we manage.
Oh, you manage that. Have you been to that, Tom?
Yes, I have.
It's amazing and a little nauseating. Well, hey, thanks for joining us. The website, NY Animal, and here we go, Tom. Animalag.org. So, Tom, did I do that right?
NYANIMALAG.org.
There we go. Lots of information, and we appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you so much for the time.